Gorgeous. If you are a pina colada lover, you are going to love this cake. Come with me because today I'm about to take you to the tropics. I'm making my pina colada cake. Let's get started. So the cake starts off with a box of yellow cake mix. I am using the Pillsbury Zero Sugar cake mix, but feel free to use whatever cake mix you like. And we're just gonna dump that whole thing in there. Then to that, I'm using 1 cup of pineapple juice that I reserved from our can of pineapple chunks. I'm using the Del Monte Deluxe Gold pineapple chunks. They are so sweet and so delicious, and they're gorgeous. I'm gonna take a pair of my kitchen scissors and I'm just gonna chop them up ever so slightly so that I don't have big chunks and I just have little bite-sized pieces. I chop them all up, and it's okay. The pineapple police are not gonna come for you if they're not perfect. And to that, I'm gonna add in 1 can of coconut milk. This is one of the coconut aspects to our pina colada cake. You just gotta break the seal of the coconut cream that rises to the top. And it wouldn't be a pina colada without rum. I'm using coconut Malibu rum. You can use dark rum, you could use light rum, you can use whatever rum you like. You can leave the rum out if you're gonna feed this to children, even though the alcohol is going to cook off in the oven. But if you don't feel comfortable, that's fine, leave it out. Or you could use rum extract. So I'm gonna give it about a good shot and a half. And then we're just gonna give this a mix. Okay, we just wanted to start the process so we can get all the liquids down into the bottom, but this is not fully mixed yet. Now we're gonna add in 3 eggs. Everything could just go into the bowl, and 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Now we're gonna give it a mix and combine everything. So now that our batter is all mixed up, I have a 9x13 cake pan here that I sprayed with nonstick cooking spray. And I'm just going in with the spatula just to make sure that we have everything well combined and everything's off the bottom of the bowl. I wish that you could smell this. This literally smells like a pina colada. And I'm just gonna pour it in. Now we just wanna spread it out. And we're gonna put this in a 350-degree oven for about 50 to 55 minutes. And I'll let you know how long it cooks once it comes out. So while our cake is baking, let's start on the topping of our cake. So our cake is very pineapple forward. We have the pineapple juice, we have the pineapple chunks with just a hint from the coconut milk. So what we're gonna do here is, our topping is gonna be all coconut. So I'm gonna take about 2 cups of unsweetened coconut. I'm gonna pop this on the stove and we're gonna toast this. Don't walk away from it because you could burn it easily. While our coconut is toasting up, and remember, when you're in the kitchen, use all of your senses. The second that I start to hear a little sizzle and I smell the fragrance of coconut, I'm gonna pause here and I'm gonna go over to the coconut and make sure it's not burning. Gotta pay attention. So in the bowl for my stand mixer, I'm gonna add in 2 cups of very cold, heavy whipping cream. I had the bowl in the freezer, and I also put the heavy cream in the freezer for about 15-20 minutes just so that everything is icy cold. To that, I'm gonna add in 1 can of cream of coconut. This is the star ingredient in every single pina colada, especially when you're making the pina colada from scratch and you're not using a bottled, already prepared mix for the pina colada. Okay, I'm gonna add in about a 1/2 cup of sugar, a pinch of salt, and a teaspoon of coconut extract. I love this stuff, but don't go crazy with it because it'll go from coconutty to artificial almost instantly. So we just want to use a teaspoon. I'm gonna put this on the stand mixer and I'm gonna whip it until we get stiff peaks. Our coconut is beautifully toasted, so I'm gonna take it out and put it in a bowl and let it cool. Our coconut whipped cream is done, and we have gorgeous stiff peaks. So now we're just gonna pop this in the refrigerator so it can wait for our cake to be done cooking, and all of the components to the cake is waiting for us. We're not waiting on it. Okay, our cake is done. It's nice and cooled, so let's dress it up. So remember our coconut whipped cream that we made earlier. You just want to get that out of the bowl and on the cake. We're leaving it right in this pan, and we're just going to spread the whipped cream all over it. Now that we have it all dressed up with our coconut whipped cream, We're gonna take our toasted coconut that we made earlier, and we're just gonna spread it all over the top, all the way to the corners. Doesn't it look like sand? And one last finishing touch, we're gonna put some maraschino cherries because every pina colada is topped with whipped cream and the maraschino cherry. And there you have it. Isn't she beautiful? All right, now we have to cut it. Can you hear the crunch of the coconut? Oh, this is gonna be good, I know it. Look at that beauty. Look at it, gorgeous. If you are a pina colada lover, you are going to love this cake. It tastes exactly like a pina colada. My husband is gonna wig out when he sees this cake. This is so good. Guys, if you want the recipe to my pina colada cake, just comment the word recipe in the comment section below and I'll be sure to send it to your DM. Or you can click the link in my bio, head over to my Substack, and you can find all of my recipes there. Thanks so much for watching. Wowee, Batman.